Hey there, I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, December 31st, 2022, the last day of the year. And so we are saying goodbye to 2022. And this is the perfect time to talk about how to set intentions and have a joy-filled celebration of new year and also set the tone for your year in 2023. The moon goes into Taurus today, so around 11-ish my time, which is Pacific time in the United States, and that energy of the Taurus moon is with us as we bring in the new year. We also have, of course, Mercury now retrograde. So we're starting a new year with Mercury retrograde. There's a tone of review, of reflection, of pause, of kind of going back over where we've been with that Mercury retrograde energy. And I did share with you a couple of days ago about how that about some of the benefits of the Mercury retrograde and how we can make the most of that. So definitely check that out if you missed it. But with the moon going into Taurus, we have this invitation that the Taurus moon brings us every month to connect with our senses, to connect with beauty, to experience pleasure, to take in things that make us feel good. And so all of our senses, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, all smelling, all the things that these are all ways that we connect with the earth, that we experience things very physically through our bodies. And so the best ways to support yourself, to do the self-care and to set this tone for 2023 to be absolutely amazing is to support yourself in experiencing pleasure. Remember that Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is about many things, and many people will tell you what it's about, but really what it's about is receiving. So the planet Venus is our capacity to receive. And when our Venus energy is blocked, we can have all of the abundance in the world. It can be right in front of us, but if we can't receive it, then we're not getting the benefit of it. So it's so important. We tend to think of that Venus energy as like an afterthought, like, you know, that's not something we really need to pay attention to. But think of a billionaire who just wants more, right? Like they can't receive the abundance that they already have. They're not taking it in. They're not feeling the benefits of that allows them to go, wow, I have enough. I am so blessed. I am full of gratitude for what I have. So it doesn't matter how much is there. It's how we can take that in, how we can receive that, how we can really experience the benefit of and the gratitude for the things that we have. Money, beauty, pleasure, things we value, love. All of those things are things that Venus is about how we receive them and take them in. So Venus is about how we receive, and the ways that we receive are well, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So we can help to teach ourselves to receive by experiencing the things that give us pleasure, and that could be good food. It could be nice, comforting things around you, right? Objects or items or coziness, or things that are beautiful, colors you love, textures you love. What is it that makes your heart happy? And having those things around you, but not just having them, but actually taking them in, receiving them. Music, really letting yourself receive the beauty and the art of music, of poetry. Receive it through your pores. Take it into your being. Let your soul open to it and benefit from it. So that's what Taurus is reminding us of. And so any and all of those things could be something you bring into your experience on this New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It could be something that you share with friends or family, or all by yourself. And there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. And it's just a great time to affirm that you can do something nice, something that gives you pleasure, something that makes you feel good. And you're not dependent on another person for having those things. So whether you are with other people or not, this focus of taking care of your body, maybe it's just taking a nice bath and relaxing, or sitting in front of a fire, or many people are experiencing power outages and all the different things that can happen. So what is one small thing you can do that makes you feel better, that takes care of you, that is something you can do? And that is what we have as human beings, as life brings us the things it brings us. So experiencing pleasure, focusing on beauty, thinking about things that make you happy, that give you joy. And that is such a great way to plant the seeds of what you want to receive more of in the coming year. And it's a great affirmation of self-love, self-care, and just a willingness to be open to good things happening. So that's what I would say about how to take care of yourself and support yourself in the most powerful New Year intentions and affirmations. Tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing a video with you on how intentions can be so much more powerful than resolutions. So if you've ever made a New Year's resolution and then felt like it was not all it was cracked up to be, you might really enjoy this, because it's an insight into how we can be so much more supportive of ourselves by working with intentions instead of resolutions. So I'll be sharing all that with you tomorrow, and how to make the most of 2023 heading into this new year, and new opportunities, new possibilities, and how to just really take advantage of that to shift out of whatever, wherever you've been that you're ready to leave behind, and some of the funk of the pandemic and the things that have been going on in the world, and just kind of shaking some of that off, making room for new possibilities. I've got some great ideas to share with you tomorrow about how to do that, and how to make the most of the energies that are coming our way, that can bring some breath of fresh air to our world and our lives. So check it out. I'll be back here tomorrow. You can learn more about working with me at astrologyheals.com. Thanks so much for being here, and for subscribing, and for all your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, and you'll get these videos every day that I create and share with you what the moon signs and the other astrologies of the energies of the day are bringing your way, and how to make the most of them for optimal self-care. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.